it's Brooke. Welcome back to my channel, or to my channel if you haven't been here before. So this week's Bee of the Week shout out goes to River Kiefer. Thank you so much for the love. If you guys want a shout out on my video next week, make sure you guys subscribe to this channel, subscribe to my main channel, which is linked in the description below, and then spam me on my Twitter account and Instagram account, which are also linked below, and I will shout you out next Monday. By the way, excuse the planes, it's Memorial Day weekend. Happy Memorial Day weekend, by the way. And I live on the canal. The planes are always flying like over my house, so yeah, if you hear planes flying, it's for Memorial Day. So for today's video, I'm going to be telling you guys about some times that I've had really bad allergic reactions. This is a really weird video to be posting, but I just kind of wanted to see if you guys have ever had like really bad allergic reactions like this to things, because I don't really know of anyone else who has. So let me know in the description below if you guys have had a bad allergic reaction like these ones that I'm gonna tell you about. So to start this video, I guess I should tell you guys what I'm allergic to. I'm allergic to many things actually. I'm allergic to red dye, but that one's like really weird because I'm not allergic to like red Skittles or Swedish Fish or like red candies really. It's mostly cherry flavored things I'm allergic to, and like Hawaiian Punch or those red fruity like fruit drinks. I'm also allergic to like blue dyes, blue drinks, a bunch of medicines, Fruit Loops, Nestea iced tea, cats, and strawberries if I eat too many. So those are the things I'm allergic to, and those are what are going to preface this video. So my first allergic reaction that I can remember, I think was actually my worst, or close to my worst. So I was around 5 years old, and I can't remember what my parents gave me, but I had eaten something or drank something that I was allergic to, and I was having a pretty bad allergic reaction. I had hives all over me, my lips were blowing up a little bit, getting a little puffy. So I was laying down, and then my parents decided they were going to give me this blue liquid children's Advil, thinking it could help the allergic reaction I was already having. So while I'm like trying to sleep on my couch, my parents wake me up and they're like, "Hey Brooke, take this medicine, it'll make you feel better." So I took the medicine, and then I fell back asleep, like passed out asleep. When I woke up, I somehow had gotten into my parents' room, and I remember not really being able to open my eyes, and my face feeling stiff, like my entire face just feeling stiff, and I was like, what is going on? I literally was in a different universe. Like I felt like I had woken up and was in La La Land. I literally felt drugged. I felt like my mom drugged me. So then I was like looking at my mom and dad, and they're just like looking on me, having these like rags on my face, these cold rags, and I'm like, what's going on? And they're like, well, your allergic reaction got worse. Look in the mirror. So I get up to look at myself in the mirror, and when I tell you I looked like That's So Raven when she had that allergic reaction, I am not kidding, like even worse than that. My lips were huge. My eyes were like swollen shut. I was so puffy, I literally couldn't even recognize myself, and I started crying. I thought that I was gonna be stuck like that. I was like, what happened to my face? What is going on? What did I eat? Like, what did this? And they were like, well, it turns out you're actually allergic to blue Advil, and we gave you that thinking that it would help your allergic reaction you were having, but it just made it 10 times worse. So I don't know how they finally got me to like depuff, but I literally was a puffy tomato. Like I just remember feeling like a tomato. That was definitely the worst that like my face had ever swelled up, but I've definitely had allergic reactions where like if I touch cats and stuff, my lips will get puffy or my eyes will get puffy really, but never like that. Like that was intense. My eyes were like golf balls, like puffy golf balls, and my lips looked like Kylie Jenner's lips, like times 10. It was bad. So the second allergic reaction I can recall that I had was when I was eating a bunch of strawberries. I was obsessed with strawberries. I still am. Definitely not to the extent I was after this allergic reaction happened, but I literally used to take like a carton of strawberries and eat the entire thing by myself. My family would always stop me before I was able to eat like the last few, but this one specific day, I got away with eating an entire carton of strawberries, And when I went home, I went to take a bath and my tongue started feeling really weird and I was like, what's going on? And I kept like biting on my tongue because it felt really weird and I was like, what's going on? Like, why does my tongue feel so weird? And as I kept like touching my tongue to my teeth to feel what was going on or like biting my tongue, it literally just kept getting bigger and bigger. So I thought I was feeling things, but then as I kept feeling my tongue, it just kept getting bigger and bigger. And then I got out of the tub and I was like, Dad, what's happening? Like my tongue is so puffy. And I looked in the mirror and I again looked like That's So Raven. Like my tongue was so swollen. I was so scared that my tongue was gonna swell so much that like I couldn't breathe. Like I actually was getting kind of freaked out. And my dad was like, what did you eat? And I was like, strawberries. Like I just ate a whole carton of strawberries. I don't know what's happening. And then I took Claritin and I was fine. But that was definitely the scariest allergic reaction I had because the swelling of your tongue, it didn't feel like it was gonna stop. But it's so scary because you think that it's like gonna puff up so big that you can't breathe, and I'm sure that's a thing, but luckily it didn't happen to me. So my final allergic reaction I'm gonna tell you guys about happened to me at Six Flags, because when other than when I'm at a park trying to have fun do these horrible things have to happen to me? I don't know. So I was at Six Flags and I am a baby. I do not go on rides. There was a point in my life where I used to be like the thrill seeker and my twin sister used to be scared of rides, and then somewhere as we were growing up that completely switched and now she's the daredevil crazy thrill seeker and I am the baby who will not even go on a roller coaster. I'm talking like if I'm waiting online to go on a roller coaster, I'll start having an anxiety attack. Like I can't do roller coasters. So my dad and my sister are on this crazy roller coaster in Six Flags. I couldn't tell you which one, but they were on it and me and my mom had waited back for them. And we were going to go walk up this ramp to meet them where the ride got off. And when you walk over here, you can like see them on the roller coaster. So we thought it'd be cute to like take pictures of them, like wave at them and stuff, whatever. We're going to walk over there and all of a sudden, I noticed this bee like on the railing of this ramp we walk up. And I'm like, Mom, there's a bee. I'm not walking past it. And my mom's like, Brooke, don't be a baby. Just walk past it. It's not gonna bother you. It's doing its own thing. And I was like, no, Mom, I think this bee is going to sting me for some reason. It was just chilling on this ramp pole thing and I just felt like he was going to attack me. So I didn't want to pass him. But my mom kept saying, Brooke, he's just sitting there. He's not going to sting you and attack you. Just walk past it and ignore it. If you act afraid of it, it's going to sting you. And if you cause a ruckus, it's gonna come flying at you. So I was like, all right, Mom, you're right. I'm just gonna ignore it and pretend it's not there. So I begin to walk past it. And as I'm walking past it, I suddenly feel a sting on my thigh. And I just screamed. I was like, where? Who? How did he even get there? I'm literally just walking past him and he just somehow stung my thigh. Great. So I get stung by this bee. It's really hurting and I'm like, great, Mom, look, I just got stung. And she's like, no, you didn't. Did you really? Like, are you kidding? And I'm like, no, like I actually just got stung. It really hurts. So I remember sitting down, and as I'm sitting down, my entire thigh is swelling, like bad. Like first hives started coming up all over my thigh, and then it just started entirely swelling, like the whole thing. So we started getting scared that the stinger was still in my leg, but like it wasn't there. So we're trying to find first aid and we can't find first aid. And then when we finally do find first aid, they just like give me a package of ice to put on my leg, which I don't know. And I just remember it like getting worse and worse. And I just remember being so scared and so mad because I was like, I didn't want to walk up that ramp past that bee. Like I knew he was gonna sting me. I just had this feeling that he was going to sting me. And of course he did, because like that's my life. So the entire rest of Six Flags was kind of ruined for me, but I mean, I wasn't going on rides anyway, but it felt weird to walk. My leg was just like really swollen and it just sucked. But yeah, those are the really bad allergic reactions that I can remember that I've had. I have never had to use an EpiPen. I've never had an allergic reaction like that. I don't even own an EpiPen. But if you guys have ever had an allergic reaction like that, let me know in the comments below. Also, let me know if you guys have ever had like a worse allergic reaction, because I'm sure some of you have. And yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you guys like this video and subscribe right down below. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And also make sure you guys check out my main channel. I post on Wednesdays and Sundays. And I will see you guys for the first time on a Wednesday. Alright, bye.